Hi there! Congratulations for making it up into the Academy. It's time to begin your learning and process. But how do you go about using this platform? That is what this tutorial guide will take you through. So let's begin. First off, we can see on the page a welcome note. Beneath that shows our pack expiry date. Scrolling down displays popular courses. Beneath that we can see course categories. And under course categories we have a section to join community. Lastly, on the page we can see description of Smartfxgh Academy with terms and conditions. Let's take time to review these one after the other. Popular courses. This section on the page displays available courses on Smartfxgh Academy GH. As at the time of this recording, there are 2 courses available. Depending on the time you watch this tutorial, you might see more than courses of which they are being updated and regularly uploaded on the page. Over here I can see Forest Beginners course with 10 lessons, as well as Forest Intermediate course with 9 lessons. Let's explore them. On the Forest Beginners course, I have over here the display area for taking the lesson. Scrolling down shows me the length of the current lesson as well as the category of the lesson. Course introduction being a description of the lesson. Beneath that I can see the content of the whole lesson, of which I can navigate through to take each lesson of my desire. Down beneath that is a discussion section, of which I can post a comment on the lesson I've just taken. Scrolling back on top, on the right side, I can see take notes section here. This area will help you to take notes as you take each lesson. Back to the lesson area. Clicking on the play will start previewing the lesson. So I can see the lesson started up. If I want the lesson video to cover my entire screen, I can do so by clicking on this enter full screen button. Now I have the full lesson being displayed over the whole screen. Tapping on escape to the Academy side.
Introduction to Forex. History.
Prefer to skip during the lesson, you can do so by clicking on the content you want to watch. Let's say I want to skip to module 2, that is Introduction to Forex. I can do so by clicking on Introduction to Forex, that is module 2.
Used in Forex.
It will quickly load the module 2 and the lesson will automatically start up for me. So I can see the lesson being previewed. Let me go ahead and make a note and see how that is being applied. I'll go ahead and type in a desired note description I would like to take about this lesson.
Hi there. Welcome to Smartfxgh Academy Beginners course. In this lesson, we will be talking about by the end of this phase, you should have a clear understanding of the following. What is Forex?
So there I am. I'm done with this skipping note. So I'll go ahead and click on Save Note. And I have this notification telling me that my notes have been saved. How sure am I? Let me go ahead and click on another lesson. This time I've clicked on Module 3, that is History of Forex. Now let me see if my note actually was applied in Lesson 2. Currently on the Lesson 3, I have no notes being kept in here. So let me navigate back to Lesson 2. That was a Module 2. And there I am. I can see my note being displayed there. So for each lesson you prefer to take, you can go ahead and take notes in the notes section. And anytime you review that course, the note you made will be available to you to make everything you are learning so quickly to adapt. So that is how you go about using the popular courses section on the Academy.
Welcome to Smartfxgh.
Now let's review how to use a category section on the landing page as well. Over here, current at the recording time, we can see two categories being available. That is the Forex category lessons as well as the volatility lessons. So let's go ahead and explore one of them to see how it's being displayed. I'll go ahead and jump into the Forex by clicking on the Forex category. It displays to me available lessons under Forex. This makes studying under each category so simple and easy. Currently, I can see over here 2 lessons. If I want to see other lessons as well, I'll go ahead and swipe to the right, and if there are available lessons, it will scroll. Just as we see on the popular courses, by clicking on View Course, it will take us to the course area for the whole lesson. So that is how the category section also works. And lastly, the Join Community on the landing page. So this section is actually meant to be able to allow you to join a community in the Smartfxgh Academy. Let's hook into that and see how it works. So clicking on that displays the community channels for me. I have available communities, being one at this time of recording. By the time you might jump into this, you might see several communities available, of which you can get yourself into. The current community available is Swipes. I can see the host, that is the instructor in charge of the community. So let me go ahead and see what is entailed in this community by clicking on Go to Community. It displays to me the community section. Currently, there are no posts in the community. I have the community info on the right side. If I want to be part of this community, I will simply do so by clicking on Join. So hovering on that gives me a notification alert of be part of this community. If I prefer to be part of Swipes community, I can click on Join and I'll be part of this community. Now I have the option of leaving the community if I also wish to do so. Joining the community allows me to comment on posts as well as have interactions alongside the community. So that is how the community section also works. If you want to leave, you simply by clicking on this leave and it will remove you from that community. To make this whole tutorial enjoying and not so boring, we have broken it down into different sections. So this calls to the end of the first part of the tutorial. In the next part, we are going to navigate through how the navigation links alongside the top bar, as well as we have a sidebar, all those menus in there, and several activities that is being entailed in the academy. Until we meet up on the next session of the tutorial guide. See you.